Hello guys, so patch 0.16.7 has dropped and it seems like there's gonna be scary audio update which will cause more damage, or maybe it might be better, we'll check that out later. And also a bunch of QOL updates which looks gorgeous in my opinion. I think that's the best thing. Anyways, let's check it out. Changes, implemented changes to optimize the performance in various parts of Reserve. I am kind of like weird about this because Reserve is pretty good performance already. They can do like other places more, but I guess there was some reasons behind it. Let's move on. Audio. As part of this update, the audio engine systems and its individual subsystems have been significantly expanded to provide a more immersive Escape from Tarkov experience. You know what? Let me actually pull out BSG's this one. Yes, this one. I'll show you guys what this is. This is the one they said about the whole audio system. But basically, they did something about the obstacles. It looks like a lot more calculation is gonna happen in the game to me. So yeah, that's basically it. They explained it with words here. The current version has gone through several stages of testing. However, it's not the final. It's still not the final. So you may encounter unexpected audio, so it's gonna be bad. They're just basically saying various situations. This stage is necessary to collect feedback, so they want you guys to do the feedback on the diverse variety of players in hardware and software. We are already preparing a set of fixes for the upcoming updates, and your feedback and detailed issue reports will help us refining and stabilizing the system for all players. So yeah, there we go. We adjusted the sound subsystem that checks for obstructs between the listener and the source. As I said, it's focused on the obstructions. Improve the sound processing between the listener and the source when the source was behind the obstacles, uneven terrain, rocks, vehicles, crates, and other environmental elements. Fixed several issues where various sounds were processed and muffled incorrectly. Improved the sound penetration processing inside and outside interiors with walls of different thicknesses. Well, we used to hear things from the reserve basement, above the reserve basement, those kind of things, I guess. And improve the sound penetration processing between floors of buildings and the stairways. Actually, that part might be the part I just talked about. Improve the occlusion of interactive windows and doors. Windows? Do we have interactive windows? They're talking about the sound, okay. Reduce the loudness of bushes in first and third person. Well, bushes were the best way to detect the enemies all the time, but I guess they reduced that. I mean, it was kind of unrealistic a bit, I guess. Fix the cause of the missing announcer warnings upon using the interactive buttons in the lab. Improve the sound occlusion on various locations to enhance the detail. Okay. Breaking windows. Okay, that might be it. And this is where it gets interesting on the AI part. I'm gonna like show you guys my clips of showing this happening, all of them. I think it's gonna be pretty funny to show you guys all those. Improve the interaction of boss with the doors. I mean, this one. This is my Be Right Back screen, guys. Maybe they're gonna fix with this, I don't know. Improve the interaction of boss with the doors. I have like tons of clips like this. It's just happening every damn time. And PMC boss will now try to avoid areas where the location bosses initially spawn and are less likely to engage in combat with them. This is for PvE exclusive. A lot of people are complaining about the bosses are already dead whenever they go there, even though they spawn pretty near to the boss spawns, and they die to PMC AIs, and the PMC AIs die to like normal AIs, like scab AIs, so it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a free loot, but there are kill missions too, right? I can show you guys one clip, which I just uploaded actually. Oh, where they meet each other right away. Yeah, smack him good! And Tequila is dead due to PMC AI. I mean, its factory is a small map, so it can happen casually, so it's not a super big deal. But anyways, so yeah, they will lessen the bosses dying instantly whenever the race starts for PvE players, which is good overall. Fix the several issues where boss could walk down stairs or other uneven surfaces faster than usual. I literally have a clip of that one too. Get summoned with the acid green flare, and then they come over, and you can see they speed hack. It's not a speed hack, but it's like a movement glitch from the AI, especially on this corner. Actually, this is not the only one. I can show you like more advanced one. Like, look at that, he goes super fast, right? But that's not the only one. I think the biggest one is Tequila. People are fighting Shadow of Tequila, but all of a sudden he speed hacks like crazy. Like, zoom. There you go. Yeah, so fix several issues with where boss could walk downstairs or other uneven surfaces faster than usual. And fix the cause for boss appearing in the air or in the ground. Oh my god. Yeah, this happened a lot in the ground thing. I don't think I can remember a clip I already have, but there were cases where, especially on reserve, Gluhar is like shouting inside below the boxes of the floor of reserve. Like, they're inside walls, they're inside ground. So I think they're talking about that. I doubt they're gonna actually do all these fixes. It's gonna take forever to them to actually fix it. But I guess they fixed some of the causes, I guess. Fix the specific situation in which bots would tilt their weapons upwards for no reason. Oh yeah, that's the one I was just talking about. Where did it go? You saw them tilting all of a sudden, right? And then after that, I kill a PMC, and then this guy starts pointing upwards, and everybody starts pointing upwards. This is just so stupid, man. Look at them. They're doing ritual. So I killed the PMC. Some people are talking about they're celebrating the PMC's death or looking at the soul's goal fade away. I don't know, it was kind of funny. And fix the issue in which boss guards and PMC boss were friendly to each other. BSG. I don't know if you guys know about Max Fence reputation. Player scabs in PvE are friendly with almost literally everything. PMC AI, boss guards. I don't know if that's intended, but anyways, I hope they know that one. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. You're friendly with the PMC AIs if you're Max Rep Scav. Or maybe there's some other reasons, but that's happening, and then you can see the PMC AIs looting through the RBVO room. You can see them like actually looting. I dropped him, he looted something, and I dropped it and he looted the injector's case. Like, those kind of things happened. Anyways, it was good for me to like juice out the clip out of it because I was friendly to the PMC AIs. I can see the actual interactions, whatever is happening. But I don't think that's normal. Fix the several issues in which the goons would appear on multiple locations at the same time in PvE. In PvE, they can be on shoreline, customs, lighthouse, like simultaneously. Okay, that's boring. I mean, isn't that good? I think that's good in my personal opinion. Or maybe that was making everybody feel like goons are 100% all the time. PvE local rate bug. I guess it might be just that. I did mention about that whenever everybody was saying goons were 100%. I was trying to like explain it's not in certain video. I'm not gonna go back to that though. It's kind of boring to watch that. Now we're gonna go to the QOL, which is fun to check out and really good part of the whole thing, in my opinion. I think this is the best part. I don't think they're adding any contents. They're just doing like fixing and the QOL stuff, which is good in my opinion. As a, you know, Tarkov Dweller. Anyways, QOL added an item search window with the ability to find items in stash by category or by its name. That is so amazing, Nikita. I swear to God, Nikita and BSG punches you on the face for like 24 hours, and then I'll be like, stop, please, and then they stop for like 10 minutes, finally, and I feel good about it. This is literally what we're getting. Eyewear and mask with the flash protection stat now reduce the glare effects from light sources. Items with the stat have been rebalanced. So it was on. Now you're gonna have a protection of flashlights if you wear glasses. There's a lot more reason to wear glasses now. I'll show you like a clip that I have right now. It's pretty interesting interaction. I think it's from here. But you can see how effective the flashlights are. You can't see the dude. Like, it's just too big. And I'm pretty sure my SCAV didn't have any glasses, but that's gonna be better from now on, which is good if you wear the glasses. But do be aware, guys, if you wear glasses in nighttime, you will be really visible, really vivid. Added the display of in-game rate time when pressing O key by default. So extraction time and the rate time, it will also show the in-game rate time. I guess they're just gonna add it on the screen a bit. So Bear, you can actually use your watch to see the in-rate time, but on USEC you can't. Now we don't have to care about this too much. We just need to press O or whatever the key you're using. I'm using some other key. Added the ability to automatically convert currency if not having enough when purchasing an item. We have an image about that one, I'm pretty sure, right here. QOL exchange cash. Somebody's trying to buy stuff from mechanic with euros, and then you can automatically purchase remaining money from skier, which is nice. Added the highlighting of attachments that are available for purchase from traders on the weapon build screen. I think that's really nice, because in flea market, most of the stuffs are like just meaninglessly expensive. But if you have it on traders, you can select it and just buy it as cheap as much as possible. And it's gonna like reduce the skill gap between the beginners and the like OG players. I bet that. But still, I think it's a good thing to like lower the fence. And like QOL is always good in my opinion. Added the ability to pin the task at the top of the list on the task tab. I wanted this for so flipping long. Which is this one. You can pin big sale, audit, or ultra grade again. Like if you guys have used the quest active task screen, you will know that you will never find your active task that you are actually doing. It's so annoyingly organized. It's so bad. But now at least you can pin yourself. That is good. Added a warning when attempting to start a raid with a task item in the inventory, which is this one, such as bronze pocket watch or the secure folder 0031. Before you go into the raid, it will show up like that, so you can transfer to your quest item stash. We balance the sensitivity and zooming ability of optical size. So we already have the variety zoom, which is super nice. I've been using it a lot for all the scopes, but I guess they're gonna change that a little. I'm not really sure what they're exactly trying to do, but that is for sure what's happening. Improve the usability of specific optical and thermal size. I'm kind of curious about what's gonna happen with this one. I mean, there are not many really useful thermal slice. There's like 10 of them, but only like 2 of them are really good, like Fleer or RipIR, or like a couple more that people use, but I don't really like to use them. Thank you for the sub, Old Painted. I think we need to like see which thermals or the specific optical are gonna be changed, but pretty interesting one. Added a nape protection for Redust series on armor. The nape protection is going to be added on Redust series, which is going to be more expensive. It seems the cost of these armors has been adjusted. Transition to another location will now count for all the tasks with an objective to survive and extract. This is really big in my opinion. It adds up like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 depending on the location. But anyways, now just transiting will result in survival and extract. Really nice. Fixes. Fix the significant number of visuals in customs and reserve. I hope they fix the parts where it shows like weird glitches. There aren't like that many though, I guess. And they said they're gonna optimize reserve, so I think it's gonna correlate with it. Zabralo and Thor IC, yeah, they had nade protection, I think. You are right. Fix the cause of the concussion when a landmine explodes at a great distance from the player. That happens a lot in PvE, as far as I know. Fix the bug that caused the smoke from the smoke grenade to be visible to the observer if the player pulled out the grenade pin but canceled the throw. So with the green smoke, a lot of people were like kind of showing off this is happening. I actually checked it out and I covered it too. And recently on like Twitter, one guy talked about it and it got like pretty popular about the situation. But BSG hasn't been fixing that for like 2 years or 3 years. It's been there for a long time. I haven't seen anyone actually like abusing in raids though, in my personal raids. You can pull out the pin and then put it back on. Pull out the pin, put it back on. But on the third person, from the other person's view, it looks like you're throwing it infinitely. So with one smoke grenade, you can make bunch. With one green smoke grenade, you can make everywhere becomes green, like infinite green smoke throw. I'm not gonna look for the video for that. Fix the display of smoke grenade in the character's hand after the throw. Well, I'm not really sure about that one. Fix the hands freezing after using a medkit or stimulant while unarmed. Super nice update, because freezing is always frustrating. You gotta restart the whole game to fix it. Fix the reason of the missing search skill point, accrual, I don't know how to read that, when searching containers. This was pretty annoying, especially if you use like a 3BTG and then start searching. It won't give you the skill points, especially if your level is pretty high and then it will hit the max after you use the stimulant. It won't give you any experience points. So I was telling you guys to not use the stimulants to level up yourselves, because there's like a glitch and they're fixing that. Fix the operation of bonuses from the hideout management skill, which is nice. Fix the incorrect display of hideout zones in PvE, which were previously built by the players in PvP. So some people were reporting this to me, like always guys report it to PSG rather than me. Anyways, PvP, you build up a nice hideout, tidy hideout, and you want to check out PvE, but for some reason those nice tidy hideouts come to your PvE raids, your progression for some reason. That was happening, but they fixed that. Fixed the ability to start crafts with missing ingredients at the elite level of crafting skill. But would it be cool to have that? Anyways, they fixed that. Fixed the ability to use the items from hideout mannequins in PvE for stashing them during tasks. I actually have a video about that. I don't know if I linked the full video on this. I guess I didn't. Anyways, if you look at this one, it's pretty funny. You put a red rebel inside your mannequin, and without the mannequin, without a red rebel, you can extract on reserve with a red rebel extract. And then you can use the MS2000 where you put the markers. You put the markers in the mannequin, and you can actually apply it, even though you didn't take it out into the raid, but it will bug you out like this, and basically it allows you to glitch through things, which was pretty bad. But it was basically only on PvE as far as I know. I think people tried it on PvP and it didn't work, as far as I know, so it wasn't like super serious, but it seems like they fixed it. Yes, they did mention it's PvE. Fixed the tactical clothing, getting reset if selected on Recommends Service tab, which is nice. Fix the incorrect third-person hand animation if the player switched to underbarrel grenade launcher and walked into an obstacle. Pretty nice. Fixed the inability to pick up an item as a scav in certain cases. I thought because it was like a processed raid, we hop into the raid as a scav, right? Which was already ongoing. And I thought there are some glitched items that people already took away, but it looked like it was left over. It was a visual glitch and I couldn't pick up. But I guess it was just inability to pick up an item as a scav. I don't know which one is the right one, visual glitch or inability. But anyways, they're fixing that. Fix the cause of the weapon becoming slightly larger when inspecting the CAC 10 round magazine, which is interesting. I would love to see that, but that's such a weird glitch. While they're saying that it would be nice, they can fix the stupid dwarf doors in some certain locations. They have like really low door frames. Fix the bug where repair kits locked in the player stash would still get used for repairing armor and weapons. Okay. Fix the causing of missing explosions and disappearing tripwires in PvE. I haven't been really using tripwires in PvE because it's all AIs, but fix the cause or task getting restarted in certain cases. Fix the cause of error 703, quest not found. Fix the display of durability for items needed for the quest. Fix the damage from the bots shooting through the BTR. Actually, a lot of people were mentioning about this, but I didn't realize it because, I don't know, it's pretty rare occasion. So the bots will shoot through the BTR to you, and the BTR won't get shot. I mean, BTR has a lot of issues. BTR is like a unique entity they added, and it has a lot of issues. But I guess they fixed that. Fixed the cause of BTR not aggroing at players who shot at the RS with that RSHG-2, which I already have a video about it. This was like literally whenever the RPG dropped for the first time. We don't need the sound. Yeah. Show that off. When do we shoot it? We shoot it pretty far away, I think. Like here. And then the guy in my raid shoots it for me. Boom. But the BTR does not care, as you guys can see. And I die kind of miserably. I shoot at the BTR, it won't react. You will see it on the screen. It doesn't react, but I die from the backblast because my friend behind me was considered as a big thick wall, I guess. Super weird, but anyways, that happened. Fix the cause of BTR not aggroing. Yeah, we already read that. Fix the incorrect display of prestige icons for players with a long nickname, which is good. Fix the JSON parsing error on game startup for some players, which is good. Fix the star called sun achievement icon. So TLDR, I think the audio change, I'm kind of scared of it, but we'll have to see whenever it opens. And the AIs, I had a lot of fun clips out of it, but I guess they're fixing a lot. I hope they don't fix it. It's funny as hell, in my opinion. But it will be good for the general, most of the players if they fix it. And then the good, nice QOL. The QOL looks amazing. Anyways, guys, that's the whole video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these kind of contents, please leave a like. And also, if you want to check me out on live stream, check out Twitch and YouTube stream and Kick stream or whatever the stream I'm on. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys. Bye-bye. Say bye, YouTube, if you guys want to. And I'm gonna edit that as quick as possible because people love it whenever I upload it as quick as possible, I think. Thank you, guys.